Okay guys, so back in the UK and back to the usual reviews. Starting off with this one I've got here today. I found this guy waiting for me when I came back from my travels. This is the new Cobra from VRX RC. Now, if you don't know about the Cobra from VRX RC, this one is a brushed or brushless 1/8 scale truggy. So it comes totally ready to run. Before we look at it, I must say this Cobra I first saw about 5 years ago. So it's not exactly a new product, but I've been told this is an upgraded version with totally new suspension arms. And they're meant to take one hell of a beating. So VRX tell me that this is one of their best-selling products and they intend to keep it that way. That is why they have updated and upgraded it as such. A little bit of information, it comes either with or without a wheelie bar. I believe I've got one without a wheelie bar. And model number down here which states that is the RH81H Cobra EBL. And I would expect that would be electric. Brushless. I was just looking very quickly at some of the things on the box. It actually says 60 amp or 80 amp power brushless ESC here. So I have no idea which ESC I have. I haven't even looked inside this box yet. Motor with cooling fan, dirt proof receiver case, big bore oil fix shock, big board oil fix shocks. Oh, they're bored. Okay. Brushless power, ready to run. Okay, it's kind of heavy. I'm just going to get it out of the box. So that's your first look when you open the box. Inside you're going to get whatever's in here. Instruction manual. All the parts are listed and the oil weights are specified inside the manual. That's good. Little lipo charging bag, which is good because I don't think my plastic carrier bags are doing a very good job of those anymore. A user manual for a Hobbywing ESC. So I'm assuming there's Hobbywing electronics in here. Again, that's good. A plug-in 10-watt lipo charger, which is much better than your usual USB charger. Now things are looking positive, right? And a teeny tiny FlySky remote control. Now I have seen these before, but usually on much smaller RC models. You do have your usual steering dual rate, steering trim, throttle dual rates and throttle trim, on off button, throttle reverse and steering reverse. There's a channel 3 switch, I'm not sure what that does. Very simple remote control unit. And the actual car with 2 body shells, one green, one black and blue. And here it is guys, with the blue body shell on. There is a green one, I just showed you that. This is the VRX Cobra Violence truck. Now I'm not sure what kind of violence we're expecting from it. Does have a rear wing on here, very nice flexible rear wing. Front bumper, it has lights on there too. Oil-filled shocks, feel really soft, mind you. You know, maybe a little bit too soft. Not sure about this huge gap here. That's probably going to let a lot of dust and dirt and debris and rocks get inside the chassis. Now this is a 1/8 scale truggy. I think, yeah, kind of looks about right to scale. Maybe a little bit on the small side. Tires do have foam in them. They feel okay. A little bit square on. Suspension, however, feels, how would you say, worryingly soft. Yeah, worryingly soft suspension setup, but hey, we don't know, we haven't run it yet. Okay, removal of the body shell does show us this. Full plastic chassis plate, adjustable tow-in and camber on the front, and adjustable camber on the rear. Plastic shock towers. Nice blue aluminium chassis brace in the middle here. Inside there is a 5000 milliamp 3-cell 30C discharge lipo battery running on a Dean's connector. Now you know how I feel about Dean's connectors. I feel they should be banned. There's no reason why any company should be using a Dean's connector in this day and age. Further look at the ESC does confirm I have a 60 amp Hobbywing ESC in there. It seems that these arms have been further supported with the cross bracing inside these arms, probably snapping on the older version, so they have made their attempt to strengthen these. Removal of the wheel does reveal we do have a 12mm plastic wheel hex. Now I would expect a car of this size, well, definitely not a plastic hex first of all, and maybe at least a 17mm hex. We do have a center diff in there, but the diffs kind of feel, how you say, a little bit rough, if anything. But it's probably better once it's running. You can see metal drive shaft running from the rear diff to the center diff and one running to the front diff here. So turning on the car, you can hear the fan going away there. It's a very, very powerful cooling fan. You got 6 very bright lights at the front, which is good. No lights on the rear. Yeah, steering is not the best, but probably okay once it's running. We could probably actually get some backflips off this as well. Okay, so in all honesty, nothing to write home about. It doesn't actually look bad. It's actually still got a nice truggy body to it. It is actually quite attractive of a design. Bear in mind, it is a 4 to 5 year old RC. Only difference is the upgraded arms. I think let's just charge up some batteries. Let's get it out and let's see what it can do. I think it's going to be okay. Okay, so here we go. This is going to be my first drive of this new VRX Cobra with the new improved suspension arms. I have been told that this is meant to be an entry-level 1/8 truggy. We don't expect extreme speeds, but let's see what it's got. Okay, not terrible. Oh, it's got some good grip at least. Definitely has some good grip. Oh, big post in the middle, I want to avoid that. Ah, yeah. Very responsive. I would have assumed it would be a little bit faster. This is only running 3S, and they did say it is an entry-level truck. Turns well. Brakes are good. I think the tires are actually really good on this asphalt, and the steering servo is sufficient. Definitely no need for a wheelie bar. I'm not getting any wheelies of any sort. But definitely not the fastest thing I've ever run. I do like its responsiveness. Those brakes are great. Okay, those tyres were surprisingly a lot better than I thought they were going to be. The suspension felt too soft, but it hasn't been too bad, to be honest with you. But this is just, well, flat asphalt right now. It looks fast, but we've no idea how fast it actually is until we get a GPS on there. Okay, GPS is in the car. Let's see what kind of speeds we're going to get with this VRX Cobra. Oh, not a good start. One more pass should do it. Okay, let's bring that back. Okay. Not the fastest thing. 34 miles an hour, I guess. 34 miles an hour, pretty good for, well, an entry-level car. But you saw it's not too bad, I guess. I think what we really want to find out is how these new upgraded arms are going to handle something a little bit more destructive. Okay, the ultimate testing ground, steel and concrete. What else is better than a rock solid skate park to test this VRX Cobra on? Nice welcome back to the UK, and it's all starting to rain. One thing I do like about this Cobra is I do like its controls. I do like the tyres. They're actually very, very grippy, and it controls well. It's not the fastest thing, we found that out. And probably don't have enough power for some really high jumps, but if they're selling it as a starter car, let's see what it does with some little jumps. Hope it's waterproof. Oh. Okay, so it's a little bit front heavy, and yeah, with the jumps, with those jumps, yeah, the shocks are a little bit too soft. Oh, that's probably not good. One thing I do hate is rain. I don't like getting wet too much. There is a little bit of air control, not a lot. VRX did say they tested this up to a drop of 8 foot, so we probably don't want to go anything over that. Oh, that wasn't 8 foot, was it? Chassis slaps. Yeah, minimum aircon. Nicely cleared. Yeah, it does kind of jump well, and it does control really nicely, to be honest with you. And it's not overpowered. If anything, a little bit underpowered for its size. But I guess the word being entry level. Nice transitioning. Dog's going crazy. Oh, whilst it's facing upwards, yeah, everything looks good. Those arms, those new arms are looking okay. Well, I think I spoke too soon. Something definitely not good in there. Oh dear. Oh dear. See what that is. Well, it was probably the shortest skate pad bash in the history of YouTube. So you notice my front drive shaft has come out because, yep, my whole chassis has split right there. So yeah, probably yep, the arm survived the less than 8 foot drop. Unfortunately, that skid plate didn't. So like I said, a very, very brief skate pad bash. Yeah, I'm not sure what to say on this one. It controlled well, you know, it wasn't overly fast, but entry level. Those arms obviously have been upgraded and much more durable than the old versions apparently, but unfortunately that chassis is not. Very brittle plastic chassis, no support whatsoever. That definitely a weak point, especially from one of those jumps where I landed straight on the front. Oh! So back to the drawing board for VRX with this one, I guess. Anyway, if you somehow want to buy this, there is a link down below. I think for me, on with the next one. If you did like this video, don't forget to leave a like, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.